Assalamu alaikum. This is a challenge now after all this wealth of information that we heard from the panelists here, how to make it exciting for you. I have the answers, but with one question: why Dubai Silicon Oasis want to be the smart city, and why our slogan is smart, getting smarter. The answer for being a smart city, let me tell you about Silicon Oasis. We are a free zone, a technology hub, a city within a city with the size of 55,000 inhabitants in an area of 7.2 square kilometers. We have schools, we have universities, we have hospitals, shopping centers, residential, commercial, all industrial, and we have clear boundaries there. So that helps us to be a good candidate to be a smart city. But is this what we want really? Yet to come. Being smart and getting smarter, I think everybody here already smart, and we are only pursuing to be smarter as we go. So to start with a vision that came from our leadership to come up with a better connection and increase really the cooperation between all the entities and enable the government facilities to be at the service of the citizen and the residents of Dubai. We try to put a strategy for this one. But as my colleague here were talking about how to make it happen in one area, we cannot go alone, and we always needed a support from our partners, our strategic partners who are residing with us in the Silicon Oasis and who can really advise us setting the strategy and deploying it in the coming years, and also how we take this initiative and this long journey together. What is our vision? Our vision is really to create a leading smart community. We want DSO to be a sample of that. And with a collaboration and innovation and technology, that is possible, and we are looking for something to enable us to be smarter. Our values dependent very much into the collaboration, into the innovation and the integration. Without this, we cannot do. And that was maybe an answer, a question that was thrown before this session. Just to see like Dubai strategy for smart city, we took the same 4 pillars that is focusing on people and living, mobility and environment, economy, and also the governance part of it. We looked into setting goals for us until 2021, and with these goals we have an annual revision, and we check on our gap that we see there and the KPIs to measure it. So far, we've been focusing into our environment, the mobility within DSO. We have introduced the green initiatives for the using alternative mobility options there. We have the first electrical vehicle stations outside DIWA, our utility company. For sure, this has happened in cooperation with our utility company. We are working with our partner, RTA, in order to develop the smart taxi and the smart bus stations, and also with the vendor Renault for using their electrical cars. In order to make the citizen are also involved, we built a communication plan with them, and we encourage them to participate into our portal. We have a City Spark innovation portal where we can do open innovation to build the smart city for them. After the initial instruction from His Highness to go for smart city, immediately we launched the Wi-Fi for DSO for free. The whole city currently now, after 6 months only, became a free Wi-Fi area. And using the foundation, we built the waste management solution. On top of that one, we built technician solution for our technician, and we are working with RTA and Fujitsu also for a smart parking, using a technology that is already we have, like the surveillance cameras. We are working closely now with Fujitsu to use one camera to inspect and can give us information about the parking area, and we can reserve our parking lots from there. The essential thing, and a lot of emphasis will be on how much collaboration we can make with our strategic partner, like the government departments. Without them, we cannot do a thing really here. We need always to collaborate and work with them to integrate all these solutions together to give us this example. From the project that we achieved so far, we finished the first building with 0 bulb. Means we never use one bulb, a single bulb at all. And that's helped in the sustainability and creating green environment. What distinguishes DSOA from the others initiatives, that we did not only focus on the systems or technology, we looked into a unique projects like the Silicon Park and the Center of Excellence, which I will talk about it now. The Center of Excellence, that's really a distinguished solution that we are looking for, is the learning curve that we want to build for our community, for our people, into building or mimicking the Dubai model into a smaller scale. And maybe this is the staging scale that's been talked about for everybody to come, and we invite everybody, even in this big hall, that to come and experience the new technology inside DSOA, and we will build that model, and then we can really launch it for the full city. We're trying to extract or build the hub experience for the new ideas, for the technologies, and for the culture to be all merged together. And we are also aspiring for sustainable, smart habitat ecosystem all over. So the Center of Excellence focus starting with the smart education and goes to the smart factory and think smart. The smart education, we are working with the school that we have in DSOA to build the innovation from an early stage, and we host every year the Maker Day Affair to enable this innovation to happen. We have Rochester Institute Technology of New York. We have their branch in DSOA. We are sponsoring the RIT here, and with them, they just started launching Smart City diploma, and they are in the process of creating the first master degree in Smart City. And this is done jointly with Madrid University and RIT. This is the first program that is created outside RIT from this region and been adopted in New York. In the Smart Factory, DSO just inaugurated Dubai Technology Incubation Center, which is the biggest incubation center in the region. And there where you can start your innovation and your incubation. We're encouraging all our partners, the companies that we host and the companies from outside, to move and really introduce a living labs there. So they don't have to be fully in DSOA, but we can also host them to have their living lab there to enable our students and our entrepreneur to experience their solution in that way. And recently, we just signed with Intel, so for the first time, Intel inside DSOA. His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Saeed announced Silicon Park, and this is all to align with the vision of 2021 and to be part of the Smart City project. So what is Silicon Park? It is really a district within DSOA, and it is around 150,000 square meter. And this district will consist of almost 18 buildings there. It varies from a business area to a commercial area to a residential area. And the unique part of it is really, maybe you can see that it's all going towards sustainability and green, using the grid for solar system and to really feed back to the grid jointly with our DIWA company here. So this project is under progress, is moving on, and it will be really to set an example of how a business city can be, or a smart city can be in the region here. The location of this project will be next to the headquarters, and this is the location of it in our area. And as you see, the boundaries of DSA next to the international city, Al Ain Road, these are all residential areas, and this is all commercial freehold. Here we have industrial area, so it is a good match, and this is the shopping center here. So this is really a good staging area for a smart city to be tested. So that will enable us to achieve this goal. Working with our partners, that will enable us to really to do the sustainability and the green solution, as we see here with the municipality and with the utility company DIWA. Examples of ideas that we had it only as a draft in our mind to start with it when we built this strategy, but currently we achieved the electrical charging stations, and also we are working now closely with RTA to introduce the smart bus station. And also here, we've been also presenting this as a concept of having the multi-purpose light pole for the city, where you have the digital signage and you have the lighting system, you have the Wi-Fi solution, LEDs, all integrated, and this is the panic button in case you want to call the police or the civil defense. That is really used as a concept. And also we looked into the lighting system, how it will be in the city, so to make it very smart. Currently we built the first proof of concept that for us here, and this is standing in front of the headquarters. So I'd like to conclude my presentation in a very simple way. Really, we are not a smart city. We are not trying to compete as a smart city. We are only building the stage, and we are welcoming anybody really to come and experience this with us and build it as a sample, and we can take it outside. It is not really interesting for me to see a smart city alone and there is cities around it cannot really reach to that level. It will really disturb the concept of being smart. And thank you very much.
We're happy to take a couple of questions for Ghanim. So who's got the first question? Yes, please, sir. The gentleman right at the front here. Microphone's there.
Thank you. I also happen to be a resident of the city you just now mentioned, the West Silicon Oasis. My question is, of all these exciting things which I myself see happening in that city, does it translate into commercial benefit for the city in terms of selling to future residents? Does this investment translate into more benefits?
Do you mean, is it, I mean, as a commercial sound for DSO
yes,
to do it?
Yes.
I mean, that's obvious. I mean, I don't know the guy, I never met you, huh? So I'm not paying him anything. Yeah, okay. No, it's for sure, the benefits for everybody there. But the whole thing is building the community. So the more that we attract people will be, at the end, the benefit, the financial or the commercial benefit for us. So yes, for sure, it will be beneficial for DSO. Yeah.
Yes, please. A question at the back of the room there. Gentleman in the dark jacket. The microphone's on its way to you now. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Hi, Steve Severance from Master City. And you mentioned incubation, and I think that's a big issue here for the UAE. What are you doing in your incubation center? Is that providing funding, or is that simply a place?
I'm trying to locate the guy here. We have, no, I see you. Oh. I see, I don't, the guy behind you, he's the director of the incubator behind you there, yes. Hans' booth is next to us here, and we are doing a lot of work really for 3 years now. We've been pushing very hard for the incubators. Now with the DTEC, just in a recent period, we just launched the DTEC. We have more than 120 licenses open there. So I think you can get more information from Hans or go to the DSO booth there. And we're doing a lot really for the incubator.
Thanks very much indeed. We'll leave it there, Ghanim. Fascinating. We have one more question? Okay, sir. Are you okay to take one more question?
I'm fine. I can hold the chair.
Shukran.
I can stay.
Really appreciate it. It's just nice to see what DSO is doing. Just one question. It's a freehold property area. There are some private developers around in DSO.
Yes.
How do you regulate on the way of the construction that they are involved into? I mean, you are doing...
That's okay. We've got the question.
Yeah.
Thank you. How do you regulate third-party developers?
No, it's all regulated by us. We are also the municipality of the city. So we are acting as the authority, or we are the authority. We're not acting. We're doing it. Any development that comes to us, we evaluate even the design of the building. So we do have our own standard and measurement in order to do that. So it's all controlled.
Great questions. Thank you very much indeed, Ghanim Al Falasi. Thank you very much indeed from Dubai Silicon Oasis. Really appreciate your insights today. Thank you. Shukran.